Hey there, morning fellas. How you doing on this Tuesday morning? Hopefully they're doing well. Hope the morning's off to a good little start. You're feeling good. Time to settle in, grab some breakfast, and have your sports and sports betting as well. Beautiful day in Chicago. We've turned the corner. 40 degrees. Even saw the sun yesterday for the first time in I think 2.5, 3 weeks. So feeling good out there. Again, hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and recap yesterday, then dive on into the action today. Should be a fairly quick show today. I did not pull the temptation yesterday to go ahead and make any plays official, so we didn't win money, we didn't lose money. The only thing we did was put free money in our pocket yesterday through the arbitrage bet, so you can see a little over $11 where we currently sit right there. And already made another arbitrage bet this morning for $3 and change, so knocking on the door to $15 this week. We know those NBA same-game parlay risk-free opportunities are going to be coming any day now. So look forward to taking advantage of those suckers later on in the week. But yeah, didn't end up pulling the triggers. I think some of the leans were decent though, right? Bonzi in tennis, he ended up losing, so good thing we didn't do him. But Cape Verde, win to nil. That one came through via late penalty, so that would have been a good plus 180 cash for you guys. So all right. We didn't quite pull the trigger, but we do have the confidence today to go ahead and pull the trigger on some plays today. So morning, guys. Lee and Brian and Corey and Bill and Tim. Good morning, fellas. Top of the morning to you. Let me know about all the winners you guys had yesterday in the comments section. I'll go ahead and throw the action that we've got going on into today. And I don't have any additional Premier League bets to share with you guys. And the reason I don't have any Premier League bets to share with you guys is Matt wants to do Between the Posts today at 2:30 p.m. So had some things kind of queued up that I would share, but I've waited this long. Why not wait a couple more hours and just get Matt's opinion, and we can go ahead and give out any bets that we like officially on Between the Posts today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, on that show, we will have lineups by then, so we'll quickly talk about today's games, but we'll really focus on Wednesday, Thursday's matchup in the Premier League. I'll give you bets on the show. If you missed the show, come on back for tomorrow morning. I'll let you know how I'm betting Wednesday, Thursday in the Premier League. You can see we got Sheffield United taking on Crystal Palace today at Selhurst Park. I'll be on the under 2.5. That line is kind of fluctuated. It's never gone, in terms of a better return on your investment. It's kind of bouncing between about minus 127 and about minus 135. I think I looked a couple minutes ago. It was at minus 132. So it's basically staying put. It should be shaded correctly to the under being juice. And that's, where we're at right there at the over being slightly at plus money. So hopefully you get a boring game today at Selhurst Park. You can see, let's go ahead and look at La Liga. This matchup is Wednesday in La Liga. It's a parlay, Atletico Madrid. We talked about it. I mean, I did it in kind of a joking way, mate. Remember, Atletico hasn't lost at home since January 8th. Of 2023. Just really astonishing stuff. They're getting a mid-table team. We saw them squeak by. What was that bet we did them last time we hit it? It was Valencia or Villarreal. Whoever they did, I mean, it was chances galore. Or no, it was Sevilla. It was Sevilla. It was chances galore. You thought you might get screwed, but in the end, Atletico just does what they do, and that's win games at home. So we'll tack on them on the money line. It said minus 200-ish, so not too bad, but we do need something to bring down that juice. Barcelona games. I mean, you got to go all the way back to December 3rd. December 3rd is the last time a Barcelona game didn't have 2 or more goals being scored in it. They score, they concede. We've kind of talked about them when we took a stab at both teams to score when they were in the Super Cup. They played Osasuna. They also played, obviously, Real Madrid. So we kind of know the numbers. We know the stats. We don't really need to refresh them because, that was a couple weeks ago. We'll just be back on what happens in Barcelona games, and that is goals. So I'll take over 1.5. I'll parlay that with Atletico money line, and that comes out to minus 120 over on Caesars. I would be interested in cooking up a bet for Real Madrid on the money line. They got a really nice spot on Thursday. They take it on Getafe. Getafe was just in action yesterday against Granada. So Real Madrid, obviously they're a better team. That's a no-brainer. But now they're getting, the extra rest in their benefit as well. So I'd like to cook up a parlay while we're on the show with Real Madrid. The money line comes in at minus 180 at the various sports books. It feels like you could do a DraftKings, a Real Madrid money line and over 1.5 goals at minus 110. And I think that's what I'm just going to go ahead and settle on. Of course, they can always win the game 1-0, but I looked at their injury concerns. They don't really have any injury concerns, at least on their offensive side. They still got the goalkeeper and a couple of the defenders that have torn their ACLs. But other than that, I mean, no real injury concerns. Real Madrid should be able to get a couple goals, I would say, past Getafe. So I think I'm gonna price shop that one actually, and I'll go ahead and make that a official bet. I want to just tackle. I think they are going to get 2 or more goals, and hell, obviously, if Getafe wants to chip in and get a goal, then that only helps us out. So yeah, it's -120 over on Bet River. So DraftKings with a rare best price in soccer. So I'll go ahead and snag it right now. I'll go ahead and snag Real Madrid money line to win and over 1.5 goals. It's -110. I'm staring at it right near at DraftKings. I'm going to go ahead. I shouldn't be doing this on my computer. It'll bog up my internet and probably take down the show. I'll do it on my phone. So what else you guys got today, boys? That's all I got. Treading lightly. Not going gung-ho, going crazy. Oh, shit. Here's a, hold on. What's this thing say here? Hold on 1 second. DraftKings got a promo that said bet and get. Well, you like to bet. I like to bet, of course. I like to get shit, too. So what is this bet and get promo you're hitting me with on my splash page? Bet and get. Place a first 3-pointer bet and earn towards a bonus bet for each made 3 in that game. I got to look at these terms. Hold on. First, let's get in this goddamn bet. First, let's get in this Real Madrid bet. Let's get this Real Madrid bet in. I like it. Real Madrid, money line, and over 1.5. Where can't I find it? I found it on the computer. I can't find it on the app. Why can't I find the bet? What's the deal here? There it is. Real Madrid, -110. Put a unit on it. All right, that's a unit on it. Real Madrid, money line, over 1.5 goals, -110. Shit, let's actually check FanDuel. And if they've got a better price, I'll just put another goddamn unit on it, and I'll take the better price. I don't care. Give me the better price. What do we got here? What do you got, FanDuel? Always good for some La Liga prices. What do you got? Oh, you got the money line way worse than DraftKings, so doubt you're going to be a better price. Check it, though. Yeah, -117. DraftKings, best price, -110. Real Madrid money line. Parlay that sucker with over 1.5 goals. Let's see, what's this bet and get thing? I mean, we got $12 in arbitrage. Any game on today, 130. Opt in, of course. Opt in, qualifying first three-point field goal scorer wager. So I guess you're predicting who scores the first 3-pointer. And then you get earn towards a bonus bet for every 3-pointer in the game. Minimum wager limits across. Minimum. Yeah, what is the minimum? I got $11 in arbitrage. Is it like a $10 minimum? If so, I'm good. Let's see where it says. Raising funds use funds for your cash. I don't see where it says the minimum. Son of a bitch. All right, well, I'll opt in and figure that out. What you got here, DeGent? Oh, yeah, by the way. Nuggets yesterday. Great play. I did see Jokic got his triple-double. Easy triple-double there for the Joker. So that was a nice play right there. What are you cooking up for us today, DeGent? You got, I made a watered-down under rehab play. Okay, so you went on, so you took some numbers and you went up, and then you're taking the unders. Okay, we've all done that strategy. Let's see, we got Clank Thompson, friend of the program. friend of the program, Clank Thompson, love it. He's at under 5.5. Hell, we did the other night 3.5, so I love bumping it up to 5.5. What, a guard here for the Bulls? What was his name? Alex Caruso, I think. Under 6.5, and then Gary Trent. Thank you for including that team. Under 3.5, -120-ish. All right, cool. I like it. I like the Clank Thompson one. Getting him up in there. I like it. I don't have an NBA play today. We know we'll get the FanDuel one on Thursday for their TNT game, and then you're getting the MGM one. We do that one on Friday. I don't know, whatever it is. We're getting an MGM one, so we'll get some NBA plays in this week. Hit 2 parlays in the last 4 weeks. Yeah, we're getting some plays. Don't worry. We'll get some plays. I'm looking at the soccer schedule, so I won't have any other plays for Thursday. It's only Real Madrid and Getafe and La Liga. There's only 2 Premier League games, and then there's nothing else across the various leagues Wednesday, if we look ahead tomorrow, we'll hear Matt out, but the bet I would have maybe given out today would have been Man City first half team total up against Burnley. Yeah, I mean, we'll justify it here on Between the Posts, but I'm sure everybody can get the justification, right? Tottenham, Brentford, probably both teams scoring over 2.5, and Chelsea, Liverpool. Yeah, I like Liverpool for sure. I really do. Well, get Matt. It's always good getting Matt's thoughts. He's one that's like true to his team, and I would say I'm like that too. Remember, we take a Newcastle money line up against Manchester United there in that EFL Cup. So I'm not scared to fade United either. He's also not scared to fade Liverpool. So it'd be great to get his opinion. I think he's always really honest with his own squad. That being said, I don't think he's actually going to take Chelsea in that matchup. I think he's probably going to be like me. He's going to be on the Liverpool train here coming down the stretch, but we'll just see. So that's it, boys. Just one play today. Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, under 2.5, minus 127. The second play right there, Atletico with the Barcelona. That one is on Wednesday. And then we'll throw up this play here. This one is on Thursday. Real Madrid, plus over 1.5, minus 110 or DK. So there we go. And then, of course, we got our free roll today. Don't forget that free roll, boys. You earned that $25 free bet, right? You do all those arbitrage bets. You give yourself 2 cracks of the apple. Don't forget to get in that free bet. You trying to tell me Arsenal's not beating Forest? Coming in with all this extra rest? They didn't play in the FA Cup over the weekend. You trying to tell me Arsenal's not beating Forest? You goddamn straight there is. What about both teams scoring Luton versus Brighton? It's only happened in 18 of their 21 league games this season as both teams have score hit. And you know how Luton has been at home against Arsenal and Man City, so you better get in that leg of that parlay. And then Villa, that's the one where that's the one where that's the one where it is a little stretchy. I mean, can they get 2 goals at home? You love it because it's at home. It's at Villa Park. It should be a cracking game up against Newcastle. I hope Villa can get 2 goals in the process. So that one is, of the 3, that one is the sweatiest already. I'm already sweating it a little bit. So we'll see what happens. William, my man, back. Had a fun conversation with William actually yesterday. We're starting to gear up for the 2024 NASCAR season. He's doing a lot of great things over at his channel. He's covering more than just NASCAR these days, so hop on over there. But in terms of William and I and our collaboration, NASCAR is coming heavy. We're going to do previews on our shows and then do a bunch of shorts, or previews on my channel, then a bunch of shorts over there on his channel as well. So you can go and just say, like, who's going to win the race? Or he may say, there's my favorite matchup on Prize Picks or Underdog or DraftKings, and then we'll upload a short over on his channel. So what's up, William? My man. Look forward to Clash this week off, then Daytona. We're going to either do it Monday, Tuesday of Daytona week, so it gives that content a whole week for you guys to enjoy it and get geared up for the NASCAR season. I had a brutal season last year betting NASCAR. We even stopped. I even threw in the towel a little, probably past halfway last year. I was still watching it, enjoying it, but I just backed off on a betting perspective. We'll see if we can't start off hot this season in betting. Do we bet Daytona? No, we usually don't bet super speedways. So we'll see if we've got a bet on the opening weekend. See if we do. So, all right, I'll put that back up. You guys got anything? I told you guys today was going to be short. They just don't have the volume of everything kind of cranking and going on. It'll pick up here. Don't get discouraged if you're like, man, guy's not doing shit. We get Champions League returns in a couple weeks. So obviously that's a lot of midweek action and things should be picking up. It should be picking up, and man, maybe I re-pick up basketball or hockey, right? I can't sit here and not have action and not have content, so maybe I got to get back into basketball a little bit and get into hockey a little bit. If I do it, it'll just be one or the other. I won't try and split my time. That's the reason why we're not doing any of it, because it's hard to find time. So if we try to jump back into basketball or hockey, it'll just be one of the two. Might as well do basketball, right? That's the one we're feeling it. That's the one we're in the zone right now, so we got time to figure that out. But Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, under 2.5, minus 127. A couple La Liga parlay for you tomorrow, and another one there on screen on Thursday. All right, guys. What else, boys? I didn't even look at tennis today. Who's in action today? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I looked at that late last night. I remember that now. Yeah, nothing stood out. I was actually a day in which I thought about just taking all the underdogs from a personal standpoint. There were 3 matchups where they were all involving dudes from France, and this tournament is being played in France. I was like, I'll just take the underdogs. I could tell at a glance at looking at this, 2 of the 3 underdogs even won. So, yeah, Would have been a good day just to take the dogs in tennis. On home soil? Yeah. But I didn't pull the trigger. But 2 of the 3 dogs won. The only one that won was Briere. He was the only favorite that got the win. He won 2-1, so even his was a little sweaty. Hey, he dropped the first set and had to battle back. Even that was a little sweaty. So, all right, I feel like we're in a good place. Hopefully you guys aren't upset with the lack of content or lack of bets, but we can go back the way it was before 2023, right? We can crank out leans for days, make them official plays, and we could get our ass handed to us, majority of not, because they're just leans, and I don't think anybody wants that. I'm trying to do a better job of taking the responsibility of suggesting what you should do with your unit. So take that responsibility serious. No plays. Degent, you're taking the Real Madrid bet? I hear you, man. I like it too, man. I like it too. They should roll. They have no injury concerns across their front line. William dabbling in the NBA. He's got some NBA plays. He's been dabbling. Kobe White taking a bull over rebounds and assists. That Kelly dude over all. He just wants over everything for that dude Kelly. Siakam over on rebounds and assists. He's the one that's a Heat, right? Yeah, he's the one they traded Kyle Lowry for. Gary Trent Jr. under everything. I like when it says under all, William. Just fucking fade, a full fade. You know what, William? That brings me back to my Draymond Green wasn't last season. It was like 2 seasons ago. Lugan's Dort. Like your Draymond, it's just like whatever the stats are, just the full fade. The full fade, William. I love it. And then Aaron Nesmith, you want to go over everything for him. I like it. Paul, what's going on? You ever do game specials on FanDuel for soccer? Well, let me log into my FanDuel app and see what a game special is. I'm not exactly sure what a game special is, so let me see that. Corners and shots on target look doable. I've done the shots. I mean, I've done player props. Corners irritate the piss out of me, man. I'll tell you, Paul. I've talked about them on Between the Posts, whether it's you got a spot that's great for corners or bad, so you either tail or fade. And I've just gotten my ass handed to me. Corners can be so lucky. And then, I've done player props where it's shots on target. But let me look and see. I've never really noticed like a game specials tab or anything. So let me see. Let me just come into a random game. I'll come into Forest versus Arsenal. I see specials. Okay, so here's specials. So let's just read a couple of these off, Paul. I'll just take the first couple. Arsenal to win. Certainly believe that's going to happen. Arsenal have the most corners in each half. And Arsenal have the most shots on target in each half. I mean, these are just big-ass parlays. Here's the next one. Arsenal to win each half. Arsenal have the most corners in each half. Where's some ones where it's some players? Here you go. Jesus to score. Arsenal have the most corners in each half, and Arsenal to win each half. Yeah, nothing I've ever really looked at before, Paul. And obviously, if I've never looked at it, I've definitely never really played it. But these seem like too big of parlays. I mean, they got some nice odds attached to them. I'll be fair to that. They're trying to suck you in 12-1, 16-1. But is each team going to have 3 shots on target in each half? No, that ain't going to hit. Each team to have 3+ corners in each half at 42-1. You can bank on Arsenal coming through. Will Forest have enough possession to get 3 corners in each half? I don't know what they do in the reverse fixture. And I can tell you right now, I watched Arteta. He's one of the managers. I watched his weekly press conference. He was talking about yesterday in his press conference. He was reminiscing his days against the Wolves. Obviously, Nuno Santos is at Forest now, where he was the longtime Wolves manager. And he was just talking about his press conference about how tough games they were always against Wolves. We kind of know that, right? Wolves are kind of traditionally an under team, tough. How many times does Matt take like Wolves plus 1.5 or plus a half or a quarter, all that shit he does? Wolves are tough, so not surprising to hear him say that. But that doesn't mean I don't think Forrest can get 3 corners and a half. Morgan, Gibbs, White, Saka each to have 1 shot on target in each half, and each team to have 2 corners in each half. Like, that's tough, man. That's tough, Paul. They got some nice odds attached to them. I get the appeal. I mean, 42-1. Hell, that one right there is 44-1. I can't quite get there. I can't get there. They've got 2 corners and 2 shots on targets in each half for that Luton game. 19-1. I mean, I could go look at the stats. I doubt Luton is getting a lot of shots on target. And they're what, playing Everton? Everton? Or is that Fulham? Oh, no, Luton's playing Brighton. No, Luton's playing Brighton. Yeah. See, that bet would not have hit in their reverse fixture when it was a 4-1 game. I remember that. I remember betting on Brighton. That was the first game of the year. I was on Brighton's team total, and they won 4-1. They only got 3 shots on target. But look at what Brighton does at home, to be fair. And you got to get a good comp here. Like, what did they do against, obviously City and Arsenal are way better, but let's just take a good comp. What did they do against City? They got 2 shots on target. What did they do against Arsenal? Arsenal, they got a lot of goals. They probably hit it in that one. They only had 4 shots on target, though. 2 in each half. Bang on, 2 in each half. Let's see, what's another good comp? Probably Newcastle. I think Newcastle is a good comp. 5 shots on target. Got 4 in one half and then 1 in another. Yeah, I can't quite get there, Paul, man. They're sucking you in with some beautiful odds. They're sucking you in with just some beautiful odds, but it's just too much of an ask, man. It's too much. It's just too much of an ask. I could build my own parlays. I don't get the sexy odds with it, but I can build a safer parlay. I mean, I bet if we go to PremierLeague.com, Luton's got some of the worst shots on target in the entire league. I bet if we had to take a gamble here, take a look. I will be getting to the gym between the posts, listening to the press conferences. You got Pochettino did one this morning. Guardiola did one this morning. Ainge did one this morning. And then the 4th guy that I want to watch, that I always watch, who is it? It was, Jurgen. Jurgen did his for the Chelsea match. So when we have between the posts, I will be able to, at least have the latest information. It looks like Haaland's going to be fit. Haaland won't start, of course, but he will be fit. So that's obviously good. Brighton has the 3rd most shots on target in the league at 132. Not awfully too big of a surprise. We got to go to page 2 to get to the bottom, and there's Luton all the way at the bottom. So 63? This is match week number 22. So 63 divided by 21. Only averaging 3 a game, man. They sucking you with beautiful odds, Paul, but those aren't always the good bets. Yeah, I only average 3 a game. 63 over 21, that's 3. So that ain't good. That ain't good. Now I know I'll be running on the treadmill, though, looking at game specials on FanDuel. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. What's the ones for... Let's at least look at Man United versus Wolves. What the hell? You got me intrigued. Oh, they got them broken down into sections. FanDuel specials up to 80-1, up to from 25. Let's just go right to 80 and up. What the hell? What's the hard ask here? Man United to win each half. No effing chance that's going to happen at the Molyneux. And Højlund to score a hat trick. Yeah, no chance. Both of those legs will lose. That's a full reverse parlay fade right there. Each team to have 4+ corners in each half. Yeah, I don't even think United's that great on corners. I have to freaking find where's corner stats. Dog it. Let me go to this thing where I've got it saved better. Here we go. Corners. Corner stats. United ain't even getting 8 a game. Their games only average 12.8. So yeah, 8. Well, when they're on the road, though, they go down to 11.2. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Sucker bit. Højlund to have 2 shots on target in each half, and Man United to have 9+ shots on target in the match. That's a full parlay fade too. That parlay ain't even coming close to hitting. Funny stuff, Paul. I like it. Thanks for bringing that up. I'd never clicked on the specials tab. Never taken a peek. Yeah, can't imagine I ever bet that stuff. Aston Villa game, Man City game might hit some of those corners and shots on target specials. Not if it says each team in the Man City game. I saw a lot of this shit said each team. I wouldn't count on Burnley doing a goddamn thing at the Etihad. I can hear you on Villa Newcastle, okay, because we know how Newcastle is. We get that, but too much each team in this shit to have Burnley think that they can help you out. All right, let's look at some of these in Villa versus Newcastle. Each team to have 3 shots on target, not bad. Each team to have 3 corners in each half, not bad. Newcastle to win, Newcastle most corners, Newcastle most shots on target. Like, holy shit. I don't think Newcastle's going into Villa Park and getting a win. I do not think that. Yeah, Villa's big favorites, -120. Yeah, they're massive. Put $2 on it. I hear you, Paul. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Put $2 on it. Give yourself a lottery ticket. Do that aplenty myself, my man. All right, guys, I think we'll go ahead and just pull the plug. If you guys don't have anything on NBA, I didn't know if you guys wanted me to look anything up in the NBA or not. Obviously, by the comments, you guys don't. That's fine. It's all good. Come on back at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll quickly break down today's games. The games won't have started. They start at 1:45. So there'll be time to just look at lineups, and Matt, if he's got a bet to fire out, cool, Matt can fire something out. But so we'll really be breaking down City, Burnley, Tottenham, Brentford, Liverpool take on Chelsea, Wolves and Man United, and West Ham, Bournemouth are the 5 remaining matches on Wednesday, Thursday that will get our attention. We'll break them down, and then we'll do Between the Post again on Friday, because you can't do it on Thursday this week because there's matches on Thursday. We'll wait till Friday, and then Friday we'll break down the 10 games over the weekend. A loaded weekend in the Premier League. Starting to get hot and heavy. Back Premier League again. So, all right, guys. Let's tuck in this Palace Sheffield United. It's going to be pretty shitty feeling to wait. See, I didn't have a bet Sunday. It'd be pretty shitty feeling to wait 3 days to get in the bet and have that bet lose. So this thing's going to be tucked in. It's going to be sweaty. It's an under, but you only live once, boys. Get that under 2.5 in. Come on back at 2:30. We'll talk some more footy there with Matt as well. Good luck with all your bets today, boys. Have yourself a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.